This is Akshita Shetty. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the importance of coaching to crack the professional exams. Yes, it might be CA, CMA, CS, anything. Okay, so do you need coaching to clear such exams? Or is self-study sufficient? We're going to be finding answers for all that in the video. So please do stay tuned till the end of the video. Alright guys, so we all need a guru in our life. Don't you agree? Why? Because to lead us in a good path. To show us the right direction in which we have to lead our life. So we all need a guru at different stages of our life. Maybe in school, maybe in college, maybe while working. So it basically varies. But we all need a mentor who can actually teach us what is right and what is wrong. See, if we could learn everything by our own, then probably all the schools and colleges would be shut by now, right? I'm very much aware that many students would be perplexed as to whether to take up coaching or not. To be very honest, I'll tell you, I've never taken up coaching in my entire life except for my CS. Not even for my 10th and 12th standard, okay? Though I studied in ICSE syllabus. Because I never felt the need to. A good teacher and a good mentor actually has the optimum capacity to bring the best in you. To bring the best out of you. Right? So I literally felt this when I joined CS. I also realized that for theory subjects, coaching is totally optional, guys. Why? Because I'm telling it from my experience. So the coaching centers where I went, the faculties would just read the study module and they would not even explain it except for one or two teachers. Many used to read out the law. We used to just read out and ask us to study on our own and come back if we have any doubts. So I felt there is no use for theory subjects. But when it comes to practical subjects, it is utmost important to have a teacher, to have a good mentor because of the various advantages which I am going to discuss in the next minute. Now let's look at the advantages of coaching. Why coaching? Because that teacher is going to make the concept simpler for you. He's going to guide you to study smart. Say for example, if there are two methods of solving a problem, then your teacher is going to explain you the most simplest way to solve the problem. Why? Because his duty is to make work simpler. Right? So this is the biggest advantage. He is going to share all the tips and tricks that help you to crack your exams. So basically, coaching will help you to plan strategically and they are going to make the concepts very simpler for you. Advantage number 2 is overall coverage. Now, what do I mean by this? It means he has experience of teaching so many students. He has seen the question papers of the past years. He knows how the questions will be asked. He knows how to present them before the examiner, right? So what is he going to do? He's going to cover major chapters, major concepts of a single topic, right? I'll give you an example. In my case, when I took up coaching for a practical subject called FM, which is financial management, what our teacher used to do, I took up online coaching. So what he used to do, he used to make us solve the questions of all CA, CMA and CS question papers. Okay, so by doing this, our confidence would increase, right? We would be prepared to answer any type of question that would be asked. In my textbook, only 2 questions are there. Can I claim to be an expert after solving only 2 questions? No, right? So many doubts would pop up in my mind saying, what if the examiner asks some other question? What if she asks a problem stating another topic, right? So, if you have a mentor, he will cover the overall syllabus. You will get wide exposure to the subject, right? So these are the 2 major advantages of coaching, guys. Okay, now let's move to the next part of the video, which says tips for effective coaching. The very question that pops up in every student's head is whether to attend online or offline coaching. Okay, so post-COVID, it has become a digital era, guys. Right? We've all gone online, we've all switched to online education. Everything has basically moved to digital platform. So why not you switch as well, right? So I prefer online coaching because of various advantages. One is of course flexibility, guys. You can attend your coaching from anywhere, from any part of the world, sitting at your house, sitting at your job, sitting at anywhere, right? And also you can save your energy, you can save your time by reducing the time of commute. It's very safe as well, because during this Omicron, COVID and all those sister diseases, it's becoming so unsafe for the world, right? So it is very safe to attend online coaching at the comfort of your house from anywhere, right? And also you can pause for doubts. In case you have purchased pen drive lectures or recorded lectures, you can listen to it anytime and you can pause for doubts. You can start making notes and you can listen at your convenience. Okay, so I strongly recommend you all to prefer online coaching. Otherwise, yeah, if you really wish to attend offline coaching just to have that face-to-face experience, then you can try if you have time and energy both. Okay. Now, question number 2 is how to choose right coaching. Now, this is a very common question that always runs in every student's head, because there are so many institutes that are promoting their classes. I get to see so many of them advertising their classes on YouTube, on Instagram. So basically, it's very normal to get confused, right? Just like how you select your colleges. Okay, I'll give you the best tip for this. What all factors do you look at while buying the new phone? Price, popularity, durability, usage. Apply the same factors even to this point. So basically, before selecting the coaching classes, look out for demo classes, watch them on YouTube, ask out for your friends. Now, I think on YouTube, all the demo classes are available for most of the faculties, and that's what I did before taking up coaching for my tax subject. Okay, so by doing this, you can actually assess how the faculty will be, and if you're actually fine with them, if you're actually comfortable with them. You got to be very careful at this stage, because if the coaching is not right, then it's gonna cost you an attempt. Question number 3 is how to attend coaching. Now that you have selected the proper and right class, how do you attend the coaching? In live class though, you don't have any option, guys, but for recorded lectures and for pen drive lectures, you have multiple options, right? So the first step is to make a separate study space for you, right? Don't get diverted. Make a lot of special place for you. Maybe in the terrace, maybe in your room. So even if you don't have a study table, at least designate a special place for you in your room where there is minimal disturbance. Otherwise, what happens? You'll keep getting diverted. Your mom calls you, your brother calls you, your pet calls you. So basically, you should avoid distractions. And do not forget to keep a water bottle beside you. You'll actually not know that your brain is under continuous pressure when you're doing something or listening to something, right? So you're getting your brain engaged to so many things throughout the classes. Just keep drinking a sip every now and then, at least every once in 15 to 20 minutes. This is going to hydrate your body and it's going to keep you active throughout the lectures, throughout the sessions. Okay? And do not forget to keep some dry fruits or nuts or any other eatables to keep munching at least once in an hour, right? So you need this. Your body needs energy, as I told you. Now don't shift your concentration to eating. Okay, let your concentration be fully on classes. This is only to make your brain more active. Also, please do allot or make a separate timetable for listening to the lectures, right? So this is important because, say for example, you are listening to recorded lectures. Now, when will you listen to them? You should listen to them at the early morning or maybe at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, so that you can begin your preparations during the entire day, right? Otherwise, what happens if you don't have a proper timetable? You listen sometime, in the evening or in the night and you feel drowsy. So if you have a timetable, you should stick on to that. And also, do not keep listening to it continuously. Don't finish all the 10 to 15 to 20 lectures at a go. Take proper breaks so that your mind is actually able to capture what you're reading. Otherwise, all your efforts will go in vain. By break, I don't mean to say that you have to go and get a small nap, have a walk in your terrace, play with your pet and then come back. Last question is how to study after listening to your coaching classes. Okay? So say for example, you spend 2 hours for every subject every day and you're listening to classes very regularly like an ardent and devoted student. But if you don't put in your efforts, how will you even understand the subject, right? As I said, the mentor or the teacher is going to only guide you. He is not going to write exams on behalf of you. So it is your duty to get prepared, to get ready for the exams. So for this, what you'll have to do, after listening to your classes, come back, same day study the whole module or the whole textbook, right? Say your teacher would have skipped a main topic. Maybe inadvertently you would have done that. But if you don't go through the module and if you rely only on that coaching, then you are skipping the major topic, right? So it is important that you come back and revise your module the same day. You need not study very diligently, but at least take a glance. Go through the topics. Just remember if the teacher has covered all those. Otherwise, go back to that respective teacher the same day or the next day and just drop a mail to him. Tell him that, sir, this topic is skipped. I'm not able to understand this. He's not going to shout at you because you have paid your fee, right? You're investing your time, you're investing your energy. You have to make the best use of it. If you're paying so much for a coaching subject, say for example 8 to 10,000 for a subject, then every rupee counts, guys. So you have to make the best use of it. Ask for doubts and make sure you have full clarity about the concept. Don't keep anything for tomorrow. Tomorrow never comes. Who knows? Right? If a teacher asks you to complete 2 problems in a day, come back and complete that. It's okay even if you don't know how to solve it, but at least try. At least, okay, don't solve it. Look at the question. Just think if you're able to apply your mind. Okay, so this is important. At least the next day, pay concentration and try to solve it. And then at the end, make sure to study from the notes that is given by your teacher. So by doing this, you're covering the entire syllabus, even from your textbook, even from the coaching classes, and even from the teacher's notes. Right? So this is how you have to cover the entire topic. By this, you will actually increase your confidence and you will get ready to face any kind of questions that will appear in the exams. And the final step is to, okay, let me just show you, right? So you should basically mark the important points like this. I hope this is visible. I don't know how do I show you. Yeah. So you have to basically mark the important points in the whole chapter. So by doing this, you will know what is important and what is not. Apart from this, you will have to prepare summary charts. Okay? What are summary charts? I'm going to show you an example. So this is how I used to prepare. This is for the subject GST and this is for assessment chapter. So what I used to do, I used to cover the entire chapter after studying in the form of charts like this. By doing this, I used to make the chapter very simpler to study. What I used to do at the end of my exams, maybe 1 day before or 2 days before, I used to just look at the sheet. That's all. I'm done with all the concepts. Maybe for detail, I will have to go through my module. Otherwise, this would be more than enough, guys. This would be more than sufficient. At least for revising 2 hours before the exam, this would prove very useful. Okay, so yeah, please prepare summary charts like that, and if you like it, please let me know so that I can prepare a detailed video on how to prepare these charts. Right? So yeah, just practice your questions, solve scanners, solve previous year question papers, go through guideline answers. By doing this, you are well prepared for the exam. Yes. So yes guys, I hope all the tips were useful to you. This is what I followed and this is why I have cleared exams at least this early. Okay, so I hope you guys also clear it as soon as possible and become qualified. Alright, so let me take a moment to thank all of you for showing so much of love to my videos. Please keep doing the same thing and keep smiling. All the best. Do your preparations. Also, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye bye guys.